Welcome to the Just Build Baby Studio Mobile this morning. We're here with Blair Hamaty from Setting the Space. He's going to give us a tour of this awesome store. I came in here about, 6-8 weeks ago, needing some help with some furniture from my dad's place, and I was blown away. So I said, hey, we got to get the camera here. We got to show everybody what a great space this is. All right, let's go.
When you first walk in, you're going to see a little bit of everything. So when you came into the store 2 weeks ago, what was your reaction then?
I was blown away.
So when we first opened the store, we didn't have a game plan. We brought furniture in here, we brought some accessories in here. This year will be our 20th year.
Wow.
I know. And how we got to 20 years, I haven't the slightest idea. 20 years later, this is an interesting fact. We're the largest home staging company in the world.
For real?
In the world. So we're a lifestyle store. So we don't want to be called or known as a furniture store. So we came up with this concept to start bringing in anything and everything.
You have it, for sure.
And we're always trying different things. We're trying trendy stuff. We're trying to show people stuff that they've never seen before, items they've never seen before. We bring in something that's completely different. So if you want to buy a sofa and you want to buy a dress and a piece of jewelry, you can do that. There's no rhyme or reason to how we have it because there's sofas upstairs, there's sofas downstairs.
Okay, all right.
All we're trying to do is integrate all our accessories with all of our furniture. So if you want to buy this table, you'll buy the table. But if you want to buy something cool on top of the table, you'll do that.
Okay. So right off the floor. So
right
if I want this chair,
100%.
You're going to deliver right to my house?
100%.
In a couple days?
Couple days, yep.
Awesome.
The price is the price. It's brand new furniture.
Yeah.
It makes it easy for people. Now, if you want that, but you want it in a green fabric, we can do that as well.
Sure.
So that's when interior design comes in.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is being able to come in here, touch the furniture, feel the furniture, and purchase exactly what you see. As we continue to look around, again, you're just going to see technically a mishmash of stuff, but I think it also helps people understand that, if you want bar stools, we have them, but if you want different ones, we can also order from our catalog and do that as well. Yeah. You come into a Setting the Space and we're open-minded, and I have so many different vendors, I can sort of get you anything you want.
And let me just paraphrase that for you. So I come into the store, I look, I find 5 things that I love, and I really want that one thing. You have the ability to source that thing, whatever that is, and get it to me in a reasonable period of time.
Exactly.
So let's walk over this way. So when I came into the store, we were touring the store, and all of a sudden, I walked in here, and I was in, this is Black Dog, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, what happened?
So this was empty. We were not expanding the store anymore because we have expanded it as much as we can. One of the owners of the company had reached out to me a long time ago, started talking to me about the space, and I had proposed to Black Dog, have you ever taken one of your spots and commingled? They wanted to be a big part of Setting the Space just as much as I wanted to be a big part of Black Dog.
Okay.
I'm like, your name's huge. And he's like, no, your name is huge.
Awesome.
And I'm like, came up with taking the wall down, putting up the doors so we close at night, and during the day you can go Setting the Space, Black Dog, Setting the Space.
Yeah, and
real simple.
Yeah, and honestly, I really like the feel of it. Like when I came in, I'm like, this is cool.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's hard to impress me, and I'm very impressed here.
Wow, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
So you have
Cards.
some cards here, area rugs,
So area rugs, everybody needs a rug. Sure. Everybody. So this isn't wall-to-wall carpeting. These are just scatter rugs, if you want to call it that, to enhance your space. And these are all the samples. And what's cool about this company is that all these rugs come in a million different sizes. This is a whole custom rack.
So
right
this
here.
goes all the way from 2x3 up to 9x12.
Right.
Wow.
Now, if you need something bigger,
sure.
this whole rack right here.
Okay.
100% custom size rugs.
Any size I want.
Any size you want. We also do everything for windows.
Oh, okay. So this is the window treatment area.
Custom signs. So
okay.
if you want,
so this is a little sign decoration area.
Yep. If you want, welcome to Buzz's house, we can do that.
There you go. And then the other thing I noticed is you have some what I would call like big statement pieces.
Yep.
Right. So this is
These are clocks.
This is a big clock.
Yep. It's
right.
So a lot of people, a lot of people have homes that have the double size room, right? And they need something huge for a wall, and sometimes they don't want to put a piece of art on it, so we'll bring in something like a cool clock because everybody likes clocks.
Sure. But literally, just to backstop this, I come in and I say, you know what, Blair, I love this thing.
Yep.
You'll take this off the ceiling and bring it to my house.
Yeah. Today.
That's a big deal. Okay, so anything I see other than samples, I can buy
today.
Take home.
Yep. and have
And
it
if it's
delivered.
too big, you deliver.
Of course.
Awesome.
It's an easy concept.
That's a big deal.
This is a fun area over here. So we got into greeting cards. And we sell thousands of greeting cards.
Interesting.
There's some really funny ones. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I need. Yeah. Right?
I'm not even going to read that one.
No. So you can come in, you can buy a $5,000 sofa or a $7 greeting card, and you can have a great laugh with it.
Sure. So now we're going up. So this is one of my favorite little things. So this is like a little wood forest we go through
Yep.
as we get up here. So now we round the corner. So we've got some artwork I can
So
buy.
the artwork is interesting because this is all original artwork. So we work with a lot of artists, a lot of local artists, and we hang their stuff up and sell it for them.
Again, I can just say, hey, I love this. I'm taking it home. Go to the register.
And they're one of a kind. So this is different.
Oh, these are not prints. These are original.
These are original pieces
Wow.
of art. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now I'm transitioning to the women's store.
Yep.
Women's clothing.
So we're literally going into a whole different section of the building at this point. Hey, Laura.
Hi, Blair.
Say hi to Buzz. Good.
Hi. How are you?
What's interesting is we have our own entrance up here too. So there's an actual.
Oh, from the side street there. Yeah.
So people, we keep the door open in the spring and the summertime, and people can come literally from on that side, thinking they're just coming into a boutique because all it says is the boutique.
Yeah.
Or they can go in through the Setting the Space door, come through the Magic Forest. We got into the women's clothing really heavily last year. I don't know. I guess in the middle of the night, which is what I do.
So you woke up and said, I'm going in the women's clothing business.
That's what I do.
Okay, I like that.
It's just.
A fellow madman.
Right, and it's just, you just think of these crazy things.
Probably
and
why we get along.
I know. And we knew nothing about buying women's clothing, but we soon figured out how to buy it, what to buy.
Sure.
And
But again, you're listening to the consumer. You're saying, okay, we brought these pieces in, it's not moving. Hey, we brought these in, these are really moving. Let's do more of that.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone who, right, Laura, when they come up here, they're all in shock, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we have nothing like it in Plymouth.
Well, that's the other thing. There's nobody else who has done this.
That's right.
Right.
And again, we have some original artwork on the walls here.
Yeah, so all of this right here is all original artwork.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of events up here. We've had the artists obviously come in and showcase things.
So you'll hold like
anything.
an artist event.
We'll hold any event.
Okay.
Then this is another part of Setting the Space that we have to get out
This
there.
is like peeling an onion here.
Right?
I love it.
But anyhow, so yes, we love to hold events up here because look at how beautiful the room is first.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Right? And then everybody's amongst the cool clothes.
This is not just a clothing store. Like I see like
Trees.
trees and
Which, by the way, you can buy
artwork.
the tree.
That's what I was just
So
going to ask.
those are olive trees, and those are our number one selling type of tree that we put in people's houses. But everybody needs a tree in their house.
100%. A typical clothing store you would go in, it would just be clothes.
Right.
Right? This has jewelry, so we have women's jewelry. This jewelry is done by a company or these artists as well?
So both.
Okay, so there's some
both.
independent people in here
100%.
as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So local artists can come to you and say,
We'll do
hey,
consignment with them.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we love to have people who do consignment with us. They can do it with their jewelry. They can do it with their art. And then there's much more they can do it with too. So we have people who are making stuff out of wood. You name it, we do it.
All right, so
This is our men's section. So it's the dude
Oh,
section.
I didn't
okay?
know there was a men's
So
section.
we've got underwear. So what else are you going to buy?
Yeah.
We've got socks. So this is kind of stuff. This is Clean Freak. So when we go to these shows, it would almost be like Shark Tank when we go to all the gift shows, right?
Sure.
There are a lot of college guys, a lot of young college guys that are making stuff. So these college guys are making the body wipe. So you literally just open it up, put it in your pits, put it wherever you need to, a quick little.
Okay.
And we're selling a ton of this stuff.
Really?
And what I liked about it is I really didn't care about the product, but what I liked about it is that we had young entrepreneurs who are taking a risk.
Sure, I'm building something.
And I got to show you this. Top Gun, the movie Top Gun,
All right.
the real movie Top Gun.
Wow.
So this is a company that these guys started, and they have all the licensing for this whole entire Top Gun product.
Really?
These are crazy. So that's the dude section.
Okay, so we got to work
Got
on the
makeup.
dude. We got to work on the dude section. We kind of got squeezed.
So, yes, the women were asking for guy stuff, and the guys were coming in asking
Got it.
for the guys stuff. The women's stuff, believe it or not, was the easier purchase. The guys' stuff was a little more complicated.
Right.
We have the women up here, and they'll spend X amount of dollars and you'll get one thing. So they'll just grab whatever so that you can be appeased and you don't care anyhow, and that's all there is to that. I mean, we all get it. So anyhow, the goal is that one of these walls is going to come down and we'll go in there and the guy's stuff will be in. And then over here, this is kind of a cool section for everybody because this is bath stuff. And the reason why we brought this line is A, is because people like it, and B, because the packaging is amazing.
That's again,
Right.
Your eye for style is unmatched. I've been in a lot of places, and this place is phenomenal.
Let's go over here for a second. So
Okay.
this is a woman who's in Duxbury. Poppies with purpose. She had breast cancer. During going through her treatments, she needed easy slip-on shoes. So she started making them. So pink is for breast cancer.
Sure.
I forget what orange is, and I forget
Orange
what
is for kidney cancer and leukemia.
All right, so you already know all this.
No, I'm reading it off the...
I was impressed. This is where money goes to the different foundations for breast cancer. So that's why we brought these in. So
Got
there's
it.
a really cool story with it. And she's amazing, and she's actually working on a level with the government where this stuff is kind of going to go all over the world now, and she's got this big huge contract and stuff like that. So again, it's a success story with an entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah.
But with huge purpose. I mean, the meaning is amazing.
That's awesome. I mean,
Sure.
you squeezed a lot into a small space, and again, it feels so inviting. You have the decorations and the trees and the
art.
the artwork, and just it's all.
And this room
flowing
is
together.
beautiful.
It really is a cool room. So this is an extension of this area for
boutique.
women's clothing. Yeah.
And we put the wallpaper up in here, so we made it, feel even better.
This is like a light changing, shape changing wallpaper.
Correct.
I'm looking at it here, and it's,
Yep.
and then I stand this way, and I'm like, wow, that's a different wallpaper. And then I stand over here, I'm like, no, that's the same wallpaper.
Right.
So pretty cool stuff.
Right. And then we put a bar in here, although they're using it as a counter now. So this helps when we're doing the parties, we'll do catering.
Okay.
So you can have the
So
kitchen
you
up
get a
here.
little snack and enjoy the shopping experience. And
A lot of alcohol and
Yeah.
a lot of money is spent.
Yeah. So now we're in the design center.
Yep. So they're working on a project just as they did for you.
Yeah, so look, just recap what happened. So again, you guys came and looked at the space. You came, physically looked at it, took some critical measurements for pieces that I needed. And then I came to the store. You had all these printed out for me, just like we're seeing on the table.
Yep.
And I said, yes, no, well, talk about it. In probably 15, 20 minutes, we had it figured out, and you sent me the payment, and I paid it, and stuff started showing up right away.
Then you come in here. So all our fabrics. So now if you are looking at a sofa, chair, or whatever, and you want something different, these are all our fabrics right here.
So anything here, pretty much I can get put on any piece I want.
Correct. Right.
Wow. Right. So this is again that that white glove,
Yep.
high touch, customer service where you're putting a palette together.
Concierge, I like the word concierge
Yeah, there you
service
go.
because that's what we're going to do for everybody.
Yeah.
We'll walk them through building their house.
You'll go from, hey, I'll come look at your living room, to I'll do your whole house.
Exactly.
Right?
And I think that's the most important thing to understand is because people do have busy lives.
Sure.
Whoever they are, whatever you're doing, it's a busy life.
Listen, I just that little 995 square feet.
For
I
your
was,
dad.
I was standing in there going,
Yep.
I could go to a furniture place, but I'm not sure I'm going to do the right thing.
No, or have the time, not really wanting
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Come on, it's just what it is. So
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to head to the lower level.
the lower level,
Okay.
because there's more.
There's always more here.
Do you remember how to get down?
No, I don't remember.
Okay. Take a right. So down here.
So just before we get into that, one of my favorite things,
Yeah.
my aunt used to have a place on Pinckney Street
Yeah, of
on
course.
Beacon Hill, right?
We've done work there.
And I love the brick.
Makes a good backdrop for the furniture.
But again, this is a space with full-size pieces,
Yes.
right? That we
Ready
can,
to go.
Right, that we can just say, hey,
Deliver.
and then your poor guys have to figure out how to get it out of here.
Oh, don't talk about that.
Yeah, so we have some dining room tables, we have some couches, we have some chairs,
Sectionals.
we've got some leather,
Yeah.
we've got some fabric.
And again, take with or everything down here is customizable.
Right. So if I say, I love this, but I want it in a light blue,
Done.
we're gonna go upstairs, we're gonna pick a fabric,
From the design center.
design center, you're
Order
gonna
it
order
up.
it up,
And and deliver it to your house.
And then you're going to come, white glove service, bring it right in the house.
100%.
And these are your employees?
Our employees, yes.
Right.
So we have our own guys who work for us. We have our own trucks. The guys are employed by us. They care about what they're doing. It's a huge thing. We get 0 complaints.
Fantastic tour. You know, again, I've only been here a few times, but I learn more every time I come here. So encourage everybody to stop by, say hello, take a tour, walk the space. I think you're going to leave here with something. So that's it here from Setting the Space. We're going back to the studio, and we'll have some fun.
For Setting the Space, we are online, and you can purchase online. So go to settingthespace.com, and you can still call us at 508-746-0600.